What's going on, guys? And we're hearing Boston Celtics are talking with the Suns for Deandre Ayton. And off the top of my head, the deal would have to include Malcolm Brogdon. It's $32 million you need. We're hearing Grant Williams could be signed and traded to a team. We don't know which team it would be, but my assumption maybe the Suns. And as someone commented saying that players cannot be packaged together in a sign and trade, which is what I thought. But then I recalled in the Donovan Mitchell trade, they signed and traded Colin Sexton with Lauri Markkanen and Ochai Agbaji. So my thought process right there is, tell me down below, can't you sign and trade someone? Could you sign and trade then Grant Williams to like a $16 million deal, which means only $8 million can come back from that $16 million you signed and traded him. $22 million comes from Malcolm Brogdon. That brings you to $30 million. Throw in Sam Hauser. So sign and trade of Grant Williams to a 4-year, $72 million deal. Malcolm Brogdon on an expiring and Sam Hauser for Deandre Ayton. Boston Celtics fans, would you do that? Phoenix Suns fans, would you guys do that? And let's then talk about what Deandre Ayton could do for this team. Now, my thought process, though, and we talked about this on the NBA show, is, well, if you're trading for Deandre Ayton, Robert Williams would be included in there. So if Grant Williams isn't included, would you guys do a deal of Malcolm Brogdon and Robert Williams, straight up, no picks, nothing included, for Deandre Ayton? Because it would be hard to imagine a team like the Celtics having both Deandre Ayton and Robert Williams on the same team, because they could never be on the floor together. That does feel like something that could hold this from coming together. But I do want to hear your guys' thoughts. Let's get right into it and talk about it. Like, comment, and subscribe. This is coming from Chris Haynes on Chad and Rip City's podcast or like show. And for me, it makes sense, okay? For me, it makes sense. Like, I personally, in my head, if you're expecting Grant Williams to leave, but we're also hearing Grant Williams could resign. So the Grant Williams, Malcolm Brogdon would allow the Celtics to give up less, but the Brogdon, Robert Williams deal makes the most sense. No picks involved. And then this would allow a Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Deandre Ayton, Marcus Smart, Derek White, Al Horford rotation, which I low-key mess with. And then it would give, Malcolm Brogdon and Bob Williams to the Suns, which their starting lineup could be Brogdon, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bob Williams, Robert Williams, which isn't a bad starting lineup to say the least. And I really feel like Joe Mazzulla could unlock Deandre Ayton and help him reach his potential that we all know he has. So that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Would you guys do that trade? And if not, why not? And what would you guys do to change the trade?